saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To the air is Rattler. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Shedding the tackle. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Check. Go. Ready.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
To kick off.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Black, 95. Ready.
Here's Rattler. On the left side, it's complete. Well, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Blues, 60 red.
Rattler wants to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Puka Nacua with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
2nd and 9 now. His throw incomplete. You look at the Saints defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
That's taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 50, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down.
He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Now Rattler. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
By Nick Scorton.
Nick
The tackle
Scorton.
made back at his 48-yard
Give him the
line.
credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
For a Saints.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Yellow, 22.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man right side is cut complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Claws red. Down. 45.
7-7, our score after one. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Black, 95. Hut.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Cooper comes. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard run.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is Fant on the short completion. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. They'll set up a throw. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Panther Street. Hut up. Liking it.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. An absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Ready.
The Saints will line up for the 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
148 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down and 10.
Come on, let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
On for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready, set.
Rattler working out of the gun. Here's Johnson with a reception. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And the Saints
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Set. Cut. Ready.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. To the air once more is Rattler. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyron Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
31, Panthers 16.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go. Set.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll start with the option. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get 100 points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Completed out left to Dobbs. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Come on.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Panther.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard
so well
line.
done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 31.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And that's caught inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Here's Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Come on, set.
Williams. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Panthers' 3-yard line.
Right blue.
Rattler wants to throw it. Touchdown, Saints. Cooper from 3 yards out. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the pick. And he's into the clear. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think electron ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he fires one incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ready.
To the air is Rattler. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tigers. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Let's go now. Hut.
Rattler going to look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Here we red cycle 10 block.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That is incomplete.
And with a dime looked on defense, two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a second and 10.
Let's go.
Now Rattler. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35.
That's good.
A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready, hut.
Throwing once more, here's Rattler. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
10 more yards.
And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
on play action, Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here we black shot. 45, white. Go pink. Hey, red. Ready.
Back to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Black, 95.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. He's got his run back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. So this offense able to convert on fourth. And now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. And Rattler, he'll throw again. He gets it left side to Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Johnson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run out the gun here. Williams. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Kyron Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Yellow. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Saints 45, Panthers 30.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. 165 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Second and 4. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 23-yard run. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Fighting for the end zone. He wants the football. It's out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Come on, set.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay,
This is first and 10.
go. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
11 yards. It's second down.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going up top for Cup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready. 60 red. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19, right here. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile,